boom. Okay, that's what I want to get, this turn. So every time whoever the throw is, wherever it's at, good. Wherever the throw's at, even here, okay, that throw's here. I'm landing here, okay, so I can turn and make the throw, okay? No matter where it is, we gotta learn efficiency with our turn, okay? We can't be sloppy. One thing too we gotta get, okay, if we are upright, okay, then we'll step behind. If we're doing any kind of fielding or throwing, we don't ever want to step behind. This is not a good position to be in. If you are down on your legs where you need to be, you will never ever get in this position. Only when you're up will you ever do this, okay? So when we're here like this and we're turning, it's always feet to feet, okay? All right, let's go. Stick in that throw. Brady, move up. Move up. From the inside of your back foot. Come on. You need to practice that, okay? So when you're out there with your team and you're going like this and you're throwing the ball, you want to make sure you're creating momentum because that's exactly what's going to happen in the game. You're going to catch that ball and you're going to have to create momentum to make that throw, okay? So the more comfortable you get, that's when you're going to come up here and be able to come up and make that strong throw as opposed to just catching it and throwing the ball like that, okay? So every time we want to prepare ourselves for what we'll face in the game, okay? So that throw you're gonna make from short, where you're coming here like this, and you're here, you're gonna have to get your legs right. You gotta get your balance right, okay? And that's something you can practice when you're with your team to get that right, okay? Try to catch it here, you're making it hard on yourself. Okay? We want to look at it. When we're turning, we're catching it here, we're stepping over, setting, making a throw. We have to see here where we're gonna go. Boom, boom, boom. Stop our momentum, make that throw, okay? We don't want to go here and pull our momentum back. See, I'm coming straight up here. Okay, we're always just gonna catch it, step over, throw, okay? Summers from Play Ball Sports Academy, talking about what we're offering with our infield class for beginning players and advanced players. One of the things that we can take advantage of being indoors is having an environment where you can work true hops and glove work and footwork on a consistent basis, where a lot of times it's difficult to do those things outside because of the conditions of the field. But in here, we can work on a lot of the things that are the true art forms of being an infielder, okay? Path to the ball, how we're setting up to get to the ball, okay? Whether we can get her into throwing position before we're getting to it, okay? Any balls to our right, we've got to be able to control our momentum. Balls to our left, we've got to be able to turn and get our body around. And through the infielder class, we do massive amounts of successful reps, okay? So the footwork will come, because if you do not have good footwork as an infielder, your days will be numbered, because there are kids that can move like this, there are kids that can do this naturally, and so when we're inside, we want to be able to teach kids how to set their feet to make throws, how to come up, create momentum through the ball for their throws, how to stop the momentum on a backhand and make a throw. And one of the biggest things we work on in the infielding class is not the catching, is not the throwing, it's the transition from catching to throwing. Okay, that's the lost art. Most kids can catch it, most kids can throw it, but if you can't transition from the catch to the throw effectively and efficiently with energy, controlled energy to your target, you're really gonna put yourself in a difficult spot on the field in a game. Okay, so indoors in a facility like this, we can work all the necessary moves, whether we're reading the ball, we have to read the velocity of the ball, whether the ball's bouncing, it's to our left, and to create paths to the ball where our energy can be focused into making a good throw.